purpose of this event is, it was called the Prosperity Networking Event. So the reason for such an event is to help us learn how to prosper as small business owners, to open up the doors for us to create more, to be more, to dream more. And those who purchase VIP tickets, you have a book included. You have access to the VIP after party, which is a networking event where you get to mingle with one another, make deals, introduce yourselves. You never know. You may be sitting next to someone who can help further your business venture or your business, period. Another housekeeping thing that I want to point out is I always start my business activities with prayer. I start this event with prayer. I start my coaching calls with prayer. I start my meetings or any other thing that I do with prayer. That is what I do. And you will know, and I got testimony to tell y'all too, you will know that regardless as to what your spiritual background is, every successful person has some sort of spirituality that they follow. Now, here goes my testimony. Part of my event today was a book signing. This morning, I didn't have my books. Isn't that something? But I tell you what, I have not been stressed. I haven't been under any pressure the whole time. And anybody who knows me knows that I'm high strung. And I think that part of my previous life made me high strung, more high strung, but I've learned to calm down and stretch out on faith just a little bit more than I did before. So when I went to bed last night, after I got done talking to my printer and giving him a piece of my mind, I went to bed and I heard this voice say, "It's gonna be okay." So I woke up this morning. I always have a plan B. So I woke up this morning. I said, I'm going to call the post office and see if they got my stuff. So I called the post office before they opened, and they told me, I was expecting 3 boxes. They told me they had 1. So I get there, and I stand there, and I tell the lady, I'm trying to be cordial. I'm still trying to be nice. And my pastor's here, and Christian-like. And I get there and I tell the lady, I said, well, you know, I was really expecting 3 boxes. And I said, I think what has happened is that one of the boxes actually got damaged some kind of way because it showed up on my front porch with only 9 of 200 books in it. So I told her, I said, well, can you just check? Let's just look for 2 boxes. So she said, okay, you have a tracking number? I said, no, I don't have anything but my name and my address. So she goes and she looks and she comes back, and then another lady comes back behind her, and I had 2 boxes. That was the majority of my books. So I just thank God for the patience that He is putting in me to do and live this purpose. Okay. So one of the things that I wanted to start off with was really just getting people here, really, just to calm down a little bit. I know it's been a hectic day. I know that everybody's been setting up their stations and running to try and be with me today, and I thank you for that. But let's just take a moment to calm, breathe in, take a deep breath, so that we can all relax together and have a great time. So let's breathe in for a moment. Breathe out. Another deep breath in. Breathe it out. Shake it off. Feel a little bit better? It always helps. It always helps. So the next thing I want to get into is telling you that this is how I like to start my day. And starting how you start your day sets the tone for how your day will progress. you can take control or you can let it control you. I told you that part of my mission is to also train on the mindset, because it's not, I can't tell you anything about managing your money if your mind is not right and set on what it is that I'm trying to teach you. So any of my clients who have worked with me, first I think are grateful that we start with prayer. I haven't heard any questions or comments about that. But I think that I take them by surprise because I spend time adjusting their minds and ready to receive what they said their goals are. Because I constantly remind them, you said that this is what you want to do. So my ritual includes really just praying and meditating. I have a playlist that I listen to. I also get into my zone. What is getting into your zone? Your zone is what makes you comfortable, what puts you in a place to get your mind right. Your zone can be a space in your house. It can be your bedroom. It can be your sitting area. It can be in front of the TV. Whatever makes you comfortable and ready to receive. That's your zone. So my ritual includes getting into my zone. And one of the things that aspiring, successful people should incorporate into their daily lives is reading. I encourage at least 30 minutes a day. Not just reading anything, but if you are aspiring to be the best at whatever, you read that whatever will help you get to wherever you want to be. And then I got to a point that I really always continue to dream about my own entrepreneurial spirit. I was what I would call a serial entrepreneur. I would try anything. Ask my sister, ask my cousin. But it just kept me going until I found what really sparked me. And with all that being said, it sounded like my life was always rosy, but it wasn't. Because remember, I am a financial coach. I have 20 plus years in finance, but I didn't know how to manage my own money. Okay? I went away to college, and let me backtrack for a minute. I didn't know how to manage my own money because I wasn't taught how to manage my own money, which is why I'm on this mission to teach the youth. I wasn't taught, so when I went away to college, this was my first round of independence, I had very poor, sloppy, careless money skills. I amassed thousands of dollars in credit card debt, student loans, and got myself some bad credit. Got to bankruptcy, got through it, and went on about my life. I got to a point where I was making a six-figure income and still wasn't living the life that I desired. I know people that made a third of what I was making and was doing it. Okay? So I got to a point that I was like, wow, I got this advanced degree. This is my conversation with myself, because I'm not talking about my business with somebody else, okay? So I got to a point that I had this advanced degree and still wasn't living the life that I desired. So I told myself, now it's time. I've got to do something. I can't keep helping other people and not taking care of myself. So I started investing in myself. And when I get serious about something, I stay with it. I started investing in myself. I started educating myself. I had a degree, but that wasn't about me. That was for other people. It didn't pertain to me. But it really did. I just couldn't see it. So I studied other people that had money. I started watching their money habits and how they worked and what they did and how they invested. And I started mimicking it. Then I got myself out of my own financial troubles just by doing so. But I thought to myself, I wonder how many other people are in the same position that I'm in. They make a decent income, but still can't seem to stop living from paycheck to paycheck or live the life that they desire. So that's what my mission became. My mission became that I was going to look to improve the lives of professionals and small business owners who were living from paycheck to paycheck, but still they were making the money, but still couldn't seem to make ends meet. So my desire became my business.
I thought it was great. I got a lot of great information. It was truly a blessing. I thought it was just going to be a vendor event, but I ended up getting just a lot of great information about what I need to do to build my business, and just about changing your mindset. And my favorite part was just the affirmations, the affirmation boards.
It really blessed me. I mean, from personal financial development and within my business, I learned a lot from the guest speaker and tips on just kind of communicating better with clients, increasing my income. I love the circle of income board that she created, as well as the affirmation. So, because in order to grow the business that I want to grow, I have to make sure that I'm affirming myself and reaffirming the future that I want, as well as making sure that I'm planning for those types of income. So I really enjoyed it, and I look forward to working with her in the future.
Well, first of all, I'm thankful to Ms. Hudson for inviting me down today to speak on entrepreneurship and to inspire some folks about how to keep their businesses going and some simple things they can do to learn how to grow their network marketing business. So I thought the audience was engaging. I thought everybody had relevant questions, and hopefully they received relevant information. So very thankful to be here.